Hi everyone and welcome back to Eye on Harness Racing. Well, there is no doubt what our lead story is. The eye need only be cast toward the Meadowlands. The $1 million Meadowlands Pace final took place this past Saturday night, and Well Said is certainly now at the top of his class as the undisputed leader in the sport of harness racing, following another $1 million victory. Let's pick up the action this past Saturday night. Sam McKee does the call.
And they're off. Art Colony is leaving out of there, and Chase and Racing goes right with him on the outside. Ideal Danny sprints out well. And here comes the favorite, Well Said, just floating up on the outside, up to the leader's wheel. He's racing in second. Chase and Racing now back in third. Hypnotic Blue Chip on the outside. And Well Said clears Art Colony, the half in 53 and 4. Well Said under a hand drive with an eighth of a mile to go. Vintage Master is 6 lengths from him, racing in second. If I Can Dream up into third. But it's Well Said, a powerful and dominating Meadowlands Pace winner. Well Said, 147 and 3.
For the third time in his career as a standardbred owner, Jeff Snyder stood in the Meadowlands Pace winner's circle. He owns Well Said along with his partner from Canada, Susan Grange. And they, along with trainer Steve Elliott and Ron Pierce, were in a very happy mood, as you might expect. Afterward, Ken Weingartner spoke with Jeff Snyder, who, unfortunately, I guess for the competition, had nothing but superlatives to talk about when speaking of Well Said.
Just does it so easily. He wins. He's got such speed, and he just does it effortlessly. So it's been a big thrill to own him, and we're looking forward to the rest of the year.
Once again, congratulations to 3-time Meadowlands Pace winner owner Jeff Snyder, to 3-time winning driver Ron Pierce, and now to 2-time winning trainer Steve Elliott. For years, everyone who has owned, trained, or driven standardbred racehorses has had to be licensed in each and every jurisdiction in which they're going to race. Now that hassle can be totally eliminated. For one fee of $225, the National Racing Compact can do the legwork for you. Just submit one application, one digital photo of yourself, one set of your fingerprints, and your credit card information, and they will make sure that all your state licenses are issued. It's easy to do. Simply visit racinglicense.com or call their toll-free number, 877-457-2538. Well, what will winning do for Ron Pierce when you win $1 million race? Well, it will move you into the number 2 spot in North America in terms of money won by the leading drivers. Let's put our eyes on the stat sheet this week. We'll find out that although Tim Tetrick is still ahead by about $2.5 million, Ron Pierce, who drove Well Said this past Saturday in the Meadowlands Pace final, is now number 2 at just over $5 million and just a scant few thousand ahead of the U.S. representative in the World Driving Championship this past year. Jason Bartlett, Brian Sears, Dave Pallone round out the top 5 on the money winning list. When we return, we'll take a look at some rich races coming up this week.
It's complete, official, and here. The latest edition of the Sires and Dams, North America's complete standardbred breeding and bloodline reference, is available for immediate shipment. To order, visit shop.ustrotting.com or call 877-800-USTA.
3 very rich races will be raced at Mohawk Racetrack in Campbellville, Ontario this coming weekend. At the top of the list will be the Maple Leaf Trot, in which Lucky Jim will be going for win number 16 in a row. And no, before you ask, that's nowhere near the record. 41 by a horse in 1937 and 1938 named Carty Nagel. So 41 is Lucky Jim's target, but taking him one race at a time, he looked good in number 15 in his Maple Leaf Trot elimination last weekend.
To catch. Lucky Jim on the outside coming to him now. Lucky Jim pokes ahead by Sandpail. Sandpail tries to battle on at the rail. Lucky Jim on the outside pokes ahead front now. Lucky Jim outside. Battling on at the inside is Sandpail and Lucky Jim. The beat goes on for Lucky Jim. He's more than lucky. He is good. Lucky Jim won it by a length.
Also on the docket at Mohawk on Saturday will be the Roses of Red final and the Armbro Flight final. And then on Sunday at Chester in suburban Philadelphia, we will see Mr. Big and Artificial go head-to-head in the $500,000 Ben Franklin final as the free-for-all Pacers take the headlines on Sunday. Well, everyone is looking for a bargain. I know you do, and I do from time to time. That's why I'm going to recommend you stop by shop.ustrotting.com and check out the clearance values we have. Whether it's harness racing related to sportswear, gift items, it is all there. So wear your colors proudly, save $1 or $2. Shop.ustrotting.com. Well, we had a friend who sent in a question last week. His name Bob Lewis Sr. He's from New York, and he asked us who was the youngest winner ever to win 1,000 races. Well, Bob, it came rather recently. In fact, on June 28th at Tioga Downs, where Matt Kakaley, at age 21 years, 3 months, and 9 days, eclipsed the old mark of 21 years, 6 months, held by Walter Case. Our congratulations to you, Bob Lewis, and of course, to Matt Kakaley.
Here's win number 1,000, the youngest driver in history to do it, Matt Kakaley and West Edge Matt.
Well, whether or not you ever record 1,000 wins in your harness racing career or not, we hope you'll be with us next week for the next edition of Eye on Harness Racing. We'll look to see whether Lucky Jim can keep his streak alive. And in the interim, if you have any questions, you may, like our friend Bob Lewis, who is going to get a trotting and pacing guide, win a gift from us. Just send your comments and questions to eye@ustrotting.com. Till next week then, thanks for watching Eye on Harness Racing.